my YouTube channel. I hope you're all doing well and enjoying the glorious weather that we've got outside. It's that nice. I'm having to film on the windowsill. I'm not on the windowsill, but yeah, you know what I mean. It's so dark and miserable today. I literally have nothing else to do other than film. But I wanted to do this video for a long time because I don't see many of these videos on people's channels. So I thought, what's my hair doing? So I thought, oh, this will be a nice change. So what I'm going to do is a review of all my makeup that I've got. I've not got that much because about 2-3 weeks ago I did a bit of a declutter. So I've minimised it to the things that I actually do use, because I had things in this bag that I've never used and never was going to use. So yeah, I'm going to show you all the products that I've got. Some of them I did get for Christmas. I think one of them I got for Christmas, so obviously you have seen it, but I am going to do a bit of a review for it. But yeah, so I hope you guys do enjoy this video. I am excited to do it because I've never seen anything like it before, so I thought all this might be interesting. It might go well, it might not. We'll just have to wait and see. I'm going to start showing you the products the way that I would put them on when I'm doing my makeup, so I don't get confused. Otherwise I do get really confused easily. So the first product, obviously, the primer, and it's from Collection Primer and Primed and Ready. So it's that one. I don't know if you can see because of the lighting, and it's just obviously like a little tube like that. I have been using this for about a year now. I was on a different primer, but I didn't like it because this one is illuminating and anti-fatigue, and the one I had wasn't illuminated. But I find that when you use illuminated primers, they just might make your face glow a bit more, and it is very moisturizing. So when I put foundation on, I don't get like these very, not sticky bits, but you know when you put it on and it looks really dry, even if your face is not dry. So this helps really much with it. So what I'm going to do is find the product. I can't remember where I've got it from, so I'm going to find it and put it like down below so you can see the price of it and everything. It is shocking it down right now. I wanted to go on a walk later as well, but that's not going to happen now. Anyway, so this is the primer that I use. Going on to foundation, I use two. So I use the Paris one and Rimmel London. So obviously, as you can see, the two different shades, that's a bit lighter, that's a bit darker. Because I'm obviously originally from Corfu, I didn't need like a really dark foundation, but I found myself, because my body was quite dark, I needed a dark foundation onto my face. But ever since I've been living in England, I've lost my tan, so I need a light foundation because of my skin, but then I also need to mix it with a dark one because it's too light. So I found myself using so this is in the colour, it don't say, okay, we'll go with that, with the colour we don't know. And this is medium coverage, and it's on the classic beige. So I'm a bit darker than a classic beige, but this works well for me because it blends in with my neck, if that makes sense. I've always been hard with foundations because obviously with changing countries all the time, it has been difficult. So now the best thing for me is to use this Paris one first to cover my face, and then put a bit on a small brush with this one on. So this has got super factoring 25, and this lasts for 16 hours, sorry. So the mixture of them both is really good. It obviously doesn't work for everyone, and not many people would use two different color foundations, but for me it works perfectly. I'm going to insert a picture obviously of how it does look. I'm not doing my makeup today simply because there's no point. It's pissing it down outside, so there's no point in me doing it to go outside because I'll just get drenched anyway. So yeah, these are the two foundations that I use. Obviously I got these from Boots Chemist, and I've always got my foundation from Boots. So that's what the foundations are. And then I've also got, so the foundation that I've got has also got the concealer with it. So I've got the Lasting Radiance concealer, and it's in a little tube. I don't know if I'm holding it the right way up. I think I am, yeah. And this is in the colour 50 Nude. And then I've also got one from Natural Collection. It doesn't say colour, I don't think. Again, no, it doesn't, but that's the other one that I use as well. To be honest, I don't tend to wear concealers that much, simply because I don't need them. I've gone through the phase where all my spots have disappeared. Saying that, I had a few spots the other day, but I've not been wearing makeup, so I've not been needing to wear any concealer. But if I do wear the equivalent concealer to the foundation, because I find that's the best for my skin. Because if the foundation works, the concealer is going to work anyway. So once I've done my concealer, I always tend to go onto my brows. And so one of the things that I don't have to show you is the brow gel that I got in my glossy box that you obviously saw in my previous video, I think it was. So obviously I'm not going to show you that. It is somewhere in the room. I'm not sure where. But for my brows, I use brow gel. Well, I will be using the brow gel, and then I use a powder. So I use the Technic Ultimate Brow Kit. I got this from Superdrug. So you open it up and it's got the 4 colours, well, 3 colours and one, what is that? I actually don't know. Oh, it's an wax. So obviously I don't use the brush. I've got my own brushes. And as you tend to see, I only use these 2. Sometimes I go for the darker one, sometimes I go for the lighter one. It just depends. So yeah, that's my little brow kit that I use. I don't go anything too expensive, I don't go anything too cheap. I go something that's in the middle and works for me. At the end of the day, makeup's going to come off after a few hours, isn't it? So yeah. So once I've done my eyebrows, I head on to put the setting powder on. So I'm using the MUA Makeup Academy, and I think, yeah, it's everywhere, so I'm not going to open it up, but it is the banana one. Oh, gone everywhere. But yeah, it is the banana one, and I just use that on after I've done my brows. I just use that because obviously I use setting spray at the end, but I also like to have some powder to set my face before I put any highlighter on or any bronzer. So obviously once that's set, I go and do my highlighter, well, my bronzer, sorry. So I've got this one, which is the Ibiza bronzer, Give Me Lala, and it's that there. And I actually got this, I didn't buy it myself, I got it in one of the glossy boxes, and I've been using it more than my natural collection bronzer. To be honest, I've used that once. I know it looks brand new, it's because I've never used it, but this Ibiza one, as you can tell, I have been using it a lot, and it's one of my favourite bronzers. I don't think I'd go like with a different one now. So what I'm going to do is when I run out, I'll go onto the glossy box site and order one from there. Also, those of you who don't have glossy box and thinking of buying it, each time you get a product, well, a box, you can review each product on your account and you get 50p credit for it. Sometimes it's 20p, sometimes it's 50p. I think it's 50p for like the larger products and then 20p for the smaller, if I'm correct. I'm not sure, but yeah, so you get credit and then you can use that money to spend it on their store or on, is it Beauty Bay? No, Look Fantastic. So obviously they collaborate together, so all your credit that you earn on Glossybox you can use on Look Fantastic and use that, and you don't have to pay anything. But yeah, so once I've done that, I put on my foundation, which is the Revolution foundation. It doesn't say it anymore because I've had it that long, and it's in the colour Rose Gold. I can't open it. It's in the colour Rose Gold. It's one of my favourites. I've not changed highlighters either. I know it sounds bad, most of my stuff I've not changed, but I like them so much that I'm a bit wary of changing products. But yeah, so going on to my mascaras, I've got 4. So Marcel, I think it is, it's a curling mascara, and it comes, goodness sake woman, get a grip. So it comes like that, and I got this in the glossy box as well. I've not used it, so I can't really review the product. So I got a Technic Mega Lash mascara. Lewis actually bought me this one day when we were in town. I think it was from Boots. And it is really good. It is waterproof, and literally you get a shower and it doesn't come out. It's that waterproof. It is really good. It does curl your lashes and it does make them look very bigger. And then I've got the Cyan, I think, mascara volume. I've used this a couple of times. I think I've used it more than what I've used the Mega Lash one, and it works for me as well. But my favourite is the Bad Gal one, that one here. And this I got from, I didn't buy myself, I bought it from the Molly May box, and it is a bit more expensive than the other three, but it is really good. I love the brush in it as well. It's so thin, and it's literally the mascara that Molly May wears, if you do know who she is. If not, then just Google her. But yeah, a few months ago she got a box, like she had her own box, and this was one of the products in there, so I am really happy with it. But yeah, that's with mascaras. And then going on to, so I've got an eyeliner from Huda Beauty, and one side's obviously a liquid one, and then the other side goes and is the pencil. I don't tend to use eyeliners. I don't know why. I've never have been a fan of them, so I've not used that one, but I think in the future, maybe if I've got someone to go, I might put a bit on. So for a lip liner, I use the Steve Laurent lip liner, and it's in the colour like really light pink. It's my favourite. I only go for like nude colour lipsticks anyway, because I'm not a big lipstick fan, but I do have one lipstick that's bang on. It's the Rimmel London, the red one. I do love it. I've only worn it like a couple of times because I'm not really that bling of a person, so I don't tend to use it that much. I've also got a Kylie matte lipstick that's gone everywhere. I've got that one that I have used a couple of times. My favourite used to be the MAC, and it's that one. I can see in nude colour. It's nearly finished now. But then I came across this Huda Beauty again, and it's in a bit of a darker shade than the MAC. Saying that, it's nearly the same. No, so it's a bit in a lighter shade, sorry, and it's actually the best one I've ever had. It's so nice, it's so moisturising, and literally when I put lipstick on, I tend to put some Nivea cream on, not cream on, but you know, the lip balm, because my lips go really dry in the winter. But with that lipstick, the Huda one, I don't need to do that, so that's like a bonus. And then it also comes with like a liquid one as well. I do like liquid lipstick, but I just find it hard to do because it's so easy to come off, and it gets like, you do the outside and then the inside of your lip starts coming off, so it's a bit like, oh. But yeah, so them two I also got from the Molly May beauty box. And then going on to finishers, well, I use these two. I use the NYX one and the LA Girl one. So these are the setting sprays. I got these from Boots as well. I think this is a bit more expensive than this one. Or is it the other way around? I can't remember. Yeah, I think this one's more expensive because it's got the top on. I always do that. I always make myself try and remember which one's the best one, and then I end up forgetting. But yeah. So going on to eyeshadows. Again, I'm not big of an eyeshadow person. I will do it though. I like really low tone colours. I'm pretty gibberish then. This is a Steve Laurent palette, and it's got all them colours. As you see, I've used them three. Ouch, my finger. And then I've got the number 7 one that I got for Christmas, but I have not used it yet. I'm not going to go through that again because obviously you have seen it. It's 2 compartments. Ow! 2 components. My favourite eyeshadow palette is the Huda Beauty again. As you can see, I've got many products of Huda, and they are really, really good. This also came in the Molly May box actually, and it is one of my favourite. For goodness sake. And these are all the colours that you can get in them. I always tend to go for like the pale colours. The champagne is really, really good. Also, that one's nice to mix in with the royal. And then I use obviously the desert and the musk one to like blend in. I'm going to pick up what I threw off. And I kept that as well. I just put that on top. My hair's gone a mess. Yeah, so that's the Huda Beauty. So yeah, that's the end of the video. It's a bit different to what like I said, I've always done. I just thought you'd want to see what makeup I've got. Don't know, don't ask me, I was bored. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and yeah, drop me a message or a comment below. Let me know what products you use, if you've got any of the same ones. I'll obviously try and find the prices for everything, and I hope you're all having a really nice day, and I'll see you hopefully in my next video. If you've got this far, thank you for watching.